Why is the light spell even there? It was useful in like one room maybe? Like a second ago? Oh. Oh, those last like a second, huh? You gotta go for them. You want it? It's yours, Link. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be a big fan of Soul Collector. Hello? On the other hand, that is paying some mad dividends. Ooh. You know, I feel kind of Doom guy now. No, like I just get to have some fun. Also, the guitar really helps. Did that man just turn into a scorch mark on the ground? Or did he turn into the more classical grape on the ground? Ah! Well, I can't complain about the results. Can you? Are you a big enough fool to look a gift horse in the mouth? Listen, I know robots don't have souls. I just want them. Even the exit door can drop health. That's great. That's great. That's great. Oh, just a small restock chamber. Well, that's alright. Lol. You call that a rocket launcher? Now that's a rocket launcher. Why does this game even have a BFG? Like, anyone who's smart knows that the BFG had a pretty specific purpose in Doom. It had at an angle, you know, at a point. But here I'm like, okay, cool, but that thing needs to do some absurd damage to be worth a soul ball. Listen, it's not my mistake, alright? It's not my mistake. I love how he crawls on the floor afterwards. Because normally spawners stay spawners. They don't just become conventional enemies afterwards. What kind of demotion is that, Archvile? You can't demote a man like that. It's criminal. I think I'm going to abstain from my idea of doing a hard playthrough, because I think it's best if I bury this game after I'm done. I just call it a day. I say, I'm done. I've beaten the video game. Do not require further engagement. That was a cyber... Really? 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 The whole point of Cyber Team is that even the BFG kind of lacked against him. So this is what you... This is the job that they had for you in Hell after the Doom guy kicked your ass, huh? You got demoted to second rank idiot. Wow. This is shit. Wow. Let me guess. I got all that because it's the... Nope. Oh yeah, I can just move through enemies now. Because I got Ghost. I'm going Ghost. Oh wow. Sequence complete. New sequence options. I know what you're doing, but I like your magic, man. Is that a spawning spot, or did it try to kill it while it was spawning so it couldn't do anything? Oh man. Terrifying. I hope that wasn't an experience exploit. I'm hungry. Yeah, I'm getting a little hungry. My tumblies are growing rumblies. Wow. Yeah, did you get a look at that guy? He didn't even try to show up to work today. They blew themselves up. Why am I here? What the hell am I servicing around here? Like, you don't hire a professional Doom guy because you want to. You hire him because you have a serious problem with the local ecosystem. The problem seems to be just a lack of gosh. I feel so majestically unthreatened. It's beautiful. How did he survive that? I love how chaotic everything is. Like, all the thematic pickups are so different. But I also hate this because it doesn't have as much character of its own. Like, that's the big rub with doing very thematic levels and then just doing the big everything. Oh, it's Anubis. I hate you. How could I forget my most hated enemy? Well, that went remarkably well for how poorly that went. Yeah, that feels like the only... That went remarkably well for how poorly it went. Does really feel like the way to describe that, huh? Let's go back and pick up some health. I got a little too careless there. I think that because I keep taking damage, I hoover a lot of things up. I also leave a lot behind. Man, the minigun has just lost its appeal, huh? Like, this is cute, but it's... Like, the lightning bolt thing does so well, and then this thing just barely does anything in comparison. And you can just kind of feel one drooping. Oh, hi, Mark. Hello. That's better. Did I? The fuck are you? Well, that's a boss load up if I ever did see one. Take up my finest firearm. What is that? Because I'm... let's just take out this. Upgrade points available. Nothing I want to buy here, but... I mean, curse would be cute, but I really just like what I got. Get some toughness. Pick up all the pickups. I think we're at the last level? Maelstrom was like the big mix-it-up level. Okay, Lord of Hell. Well, it makes sense. No. Hellish Castle. Hellish. Shores of Hell. I'll be honest, the tank boss was really like the last... Before that was like the last level that I felt that I really liked what this game had to offer. The final boss I've heard nothing good about either. I don't know who you are, but... no reason I should play nice with you. Who the hell? Oh. It's Turbo Satan. I should have known. I think. Oh, we can test this out. How big are, how strong are you? Oh, that's pretty good. That's all right. That's all right. I like that. Oh. Oh, he's one of these guys, huh? You know, Turbo Satan, I think you and I have a lot in common. I don't like you. I don't like you. Oh my. That's quite an interesting look you got there, bucko. Ow. That's it. Oh. Why? Why? So... I don't like this at all. Yeah, I think I'm gonna look at the cheats. I don't care anymore. I've lost my interest. I'm gonna quote something in a moment. Gosh darn. So, I recall at some point in my life mentioning. Well, what did I mention? Oh yeah, it was Doom. I remember before that I made a comment about the concept of once I start spamming the BFG, once that's like the default assumption, your game has successfully failed. You have failed successfully. Don't worry, it sucks now. The BFG should always be like a rare treat, a moment of enjoyment, of satisfaction, a moment of glee and bliss, a moment punctuated by strong feelings of excitement and fun. But when I deal with a boss that's this spongy, I can't help but feel the opposite feeling. I don't want to play anymore. Any fun and satisfaction I might get out of shooting this big guy, it kind of gets eaten alive by the harsh reality that it's just not a fun activity anymore. Like, what's the challenge here? Infinite enemies? Cool. That's never a good idea. I wonder if there's a headshot place, because that felt like it did way more damage than it should have. I hate it. I hate that a lot. That was bad. That should have ended with Turbo Satan, and just that was it. That was it. You beat him, or the Kako. No, the Kako should have ended with the Kako. That was the part that was okay. Then the Fallen Lord felt like a worse version of Icon of Sin. Like, oh, they're doing the motion blur thing. That's cute. So, how do I explain this? Like, the Icon of Sin is already a very bad... Like, it makes sense, because Doom is all about positioning and maneuvering, but... Like, to be fair, I almost kind of like the big bosses, like the big mech enemies where you have to use the rocket launcher or you're basically shit out of luck. But man, am I Am I a special kind of just like, wow, fuck this. Why do so many Doom games eventually just end up here? Why is this the panopticon that all Doom games are destined to just fall into? Quake or whatever you're from, you're cursed. You're cursed to eventually end up in this space of reality. Ugh. Ugh. Like, this was great. I had a lot of fun here. Nice and thematic, nice and cool. This had some pretty cool enemies. I really did start to feel some of the annoyance, though. Because the walkers... There's a lot of diversity here that just kind of does the same thing over and over. I don't know. I don't know. But, yeah. What would I even get? What would I even get? What do I even care about? Nothing. Nothing's what I care about. I don't care. I'm done. Congratulations, game. You get my, your early game is great, but your end game is not what I like to see. Definitely not. I have played good end games. I recently had that Doom mod that had the end game where I eventually just started using the BFG because there was too much cell ammo everywhere, and the groups of enemies were in such a wide open space that it was just that. I remember another WOD where I discovered the concept of BFG fatigue. That was a fucking hell of a map. Like, goddamn, BFG fatigue has never been more real. Yeah, I don't know. I am officially kind of, yeah, this isn't bad, but no. You get it, you get a B. You get a B. It's good. But it's not A. It's not, like, you can't end that. You can't have an ending that's that shit for a game that otherwise had so many fun moments. Like, I wonder what the point is. Why can you grind is a question I want an answer to. Ugh. I like how I can't change my loadout either. Just great. Thanks, game. Thanks. Great. Like, explosive barrels. Oh, this is fucking hilarious. I mean, I kind of like this idea. This is adorable. But I don't really care. New game. Wow. I don't want to deal with any of that. Oh, man, this is just... Like, what a great early game for how I just kind of lost it at the end. Oh. Blech.